Okay, this should be working. Hi there, everybody. It's Woodhouse. I've not gotten used to my own name change for YouTube yet. Let me just make sure this is straight. There we go. Okay. Hi there. It's Woodhouse here on the Woodhouse RPG YouTube channel. We're going to be playing some more Front Mission. Hang on, let me get my microphone in the correct place. Yes, we're going to be playing some more Front Mission First Remake today. And, oh, hang on a sec. Need to make sure that we're allowed to do this. I have a child, and therefore need to make sure that she's not playing, you know, anything really disruptive, harmful for her health. Just like Front Mission First could be for her. Now then, the last mission we had the mission 6, I believe it was, where we had to defeat the SAM missile launchers, and after that, we are most definitely going to take on Hell's Wall, which apparently is quite a difficult battle, but I seem to remember not having too much trouble with it. I think it's the first mission that you get use of. It's the second mission you get use of the truck that you can use to resupply, and that will be helpful for us. Being able to use like long range abilities against the Hell's Wall units will be super important. Yeah, these guys don't stand a chance. I wonder if that was in the original game too, where like the fencing just gets destroyed there. That's pretty cool. I like that. I do find it. Yes, the giant shoes. Our giant tracked comrades are here to save the day. Yes, Hell's Wall with Grieg, the guy whose beard always seemed really odd to me. I think I'm right in saying, you know what, actually, like, the artwork on these guys is pretty good so far. Josh is a little bit... okay. I mean, obviously, they're just like the original versions of them, just, like, recolored. But, you will notice I played a little bit, and I made sure everybody had, like, you know, decent setups going into this, because apparently this is meant to be like a difficult fight. So we shall have to see. Obviously, Ryuji and Royd have the giant tracks. Now the first time I did this last time, only one side actually came to me, or I decided to ignore one side, because these guys up ahead, Grieg, the leaders here, they won't do anything. So if you just concentrate on one side, it's actually not too bad of a job. So what we're going to do is we are, you know what, I don't need to do that. We can choose to move all. We're going to move everybody down so that we can take on the southern units first. That way we can use our numbers advantage against them. Because the thing that makes this fight difficult is the fact that the Hell's Wall units like have much better Vanzers than we do. Their suits are much better than ours. So, oh, one thing I should probably explain, like if you're new to this, I did a what was it, like nearly a 4-hour stream yesterday, and am I dropping frames? Why? Why am I dropping frames? That's weird. Anyway, yeah, yesterday we did like a long stream. We got past the first 6 missions. That feels like a long way. That feels like that's way too far for me to be able to fire. But okay, that's a pretty good start. I'm okay with that. Should we send Ryuji in? Yes, great. Why not? Let's see if he can actually hit something. I don't think he's actually hit something yet. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. But yeah, if you missed yesterday's stream, it's all here in VOD form on my channel. If you watched yesterday and you're here again, and you'd like to see more front mission stuff, I've been trying to cover like this game and all the front mission stuff for the past like couple of weeks, and I will continue to do so. So if anyone's interested in that kind of thing, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping everybody informed of all the machinations of everything that's going on regarding the remakes of these games. And hopefully, you know, I can be of service to people, seeing as the Forever Entertainment have not done a decent job of like keeping people informed of what it is that they're doing. So hopefully I can be of service in that regard. What else? What else have we been up to? I mean, heck, recently I tried to put out a video describing like how they should remake Vagrant Story, which is another Square Enix property from the 90s, just like this is. So we turned Meihua into a melee-only unit. So one of the things that the game doesn't teach you, by the way, is that the weight of your Panzers dictates how well you can dodge. Pardon me. Your ability to dodge is directly affected by how heavy you are. So the melee equipment that Meihua has up there is a lot lighter than the guns are. I mean, you could probably expect such a thing. But if you put on like extra like defenses, extra shields, extra like attacking shoulder-mounted attacking options, you just get heavier and heavier, so you're unable to dodge as well. And at this stage of the game, like melee is actually, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Melee is actually really, really good. So if I don't just end the turn like an absolute simp, like I am, you'd actually be able to see like Meihua should do decent damage. I haven't actually tested it out yet. There's always the possibility that it's completely like different in this version of the game. I doubt it, but it probably it could be. Now then, do we send Ryuji in? No, wait, so those things can actually fire from there. I didn't realize that. Okay, they're slightly less useless than I thought they were. I just put them on there for a joke. Or so I thought. Can we fire from there? Yes, we can. I mean, that guy's damaged, so let's double down on this guy. Yeah, so as you can imagine, like both of those hits, and we did so little damage to him. You can quite easily see that these guys are tough. You know, it's going to be, what, 6 against 2? Because we've managed to concentrate on these guys. But we're still going to struggle to take these down. I think Meihua just took a lot of damage there. Yeah. Luckily, nobody important seems to be coming to their aid at the moment. It's just like the cannon fodder units. So we should just be able to have like exchanges like this and actually do pretty well. Nice. Okay. I really am surprised though that Ryuji can fire from there, given that, you know, these weapons are meant to be just his arm cannons. They also suck, so there is that too. Hopefully we should get a showing from Meihua this turn, and I can show off like how melee is actually really good at this point in the game. It doesn't stay that way, unfortunately, but you know, we can make use of it whilst it... That's kind of one of the main issues with this game though, is that by the time that melee is no longer a good... one of the reasons that melee is no good is because by the end of the game, other short-range alternatives are becoming more and more useful. You're getting new ones that are upgrades of the previous items you were using. Melee doesn't get that. Melee gets stuck with the same attack options that it did, like, I think it was like 5 or maybe even 10 missions before. And so whilst the numbers go up for everyone else with their short and long range options, Melee just stays where it was a long time ago, which frankly sucks. So one of the main reasons like specializing in this game towards Melee is no good is just that by the end of the game you're dealing so much less damage. Those people feel useless. You know, these characters that were doing a shit ton of damage beforehand are not doing so anymore. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be different this time. I doubt it. But there's always hope, isn't there? Damn. This guy's probably going to attack Meiwa as well. Oh no, he's attacking Ryuji. Okay. That worked out alright for us. Oh, Ryuji. Oh, these guys deal very little damage. Still, it is annoying that they're attacking us. They're just seeing Ryuji and they're just like, we will destroy you, dude, with your fresh Nikes. Your fresh Nikes. We will destroy you. Okay, so we've run out of long range attack options, so may as well do that. May as well deal with the guys behind us. But like I said, like we spent an entire turn just focusing on this guy and not being able to put him down. So that should show you like just how annoyingly strong these characters actually are. Napoli can still use long range options, which is good. The damage she did is not good. Okay. I had a quick look, by the way, at what the hidden missions are. So if anyone's like unsure of what I mean by that, some of the missions in this game are you need to take on certain things to do them, to gain access to them. They are secret missions, and you have to do specific actions to be able to take them on. Nice, that really helps. Just a shame we can't follow up on that. Everyone's run out of long range options, so let's hope Meiwa doesn't die this turn. There's always that possibility, and that's not a good one. Or Ryuji could die. They really hate Ryuji. If Ryuji survives this, I will be impressed. Dude, he's literally just got his body and his sneakers left. That's all he's got. Okay, these guys don't deal nearly as much damage as the Hell Wall guys do. Hoping we can finish this guy off this turn. No, we more or less succeeded there. Ryuji needs to get the hell out of there. Like, he's in serious trouble. Come on, do some damage, please. This fight is going to take a while. This could be a problem. Alright, we need to see if we can get rid of this guy. he still has one arm operable. But not anymore. Nice one, Frederick. Can everyone hear me, by the way? Like, I wonder if... Can you hear me when I do this? Excellent. Okay. I've had it in the past where my my microphone setup gets changed with one of my webcams. So I've got two webcams here, and the microphone, which you can see here. Nice. Oh, a double-double. Fantastic. Okay. Meihua might die for that, but... Damn if that wasn't impressive. Can she attack from... Can Paul attack from here? No, he cannot. That sucks. Meihua might well die this turn, but... Damn if she wasn't like doing a shit ton of damage there. Come on, block this. Alright, that's not too bad. Nice. I'm also curious, like, what other people's opinions of this game are. If you've seen anything of it, how you feel like it holds up against the original game. My own personal preferences are leaning towards, like, the game doesn't hold up. It's not a very good game. The reason I say that is simply because the original game was a SNES game and a Nintendo DS game, and for the sake of the console it was on, the time it was brought out, it was okay. It was okay in the sense that, like, I enjoyed the combat whilst it was slow. I enjoyed the sprite work on the designs, but that's about it. And they haven't really changed very much at all, apart from the way it looks. And I'm not certain the sprite work was better than this, or vice versa. I'm unsure exactly who did it better. I'm willing to put, like, some thought into thinking that maybe they did it better here, but simply because the reason I hesitate is just because it's, you know, it's been, what, 25 years or something along those lines. And the best we can do is like a PS2/PS3 game. It doesn't exactly fill you with hope. The thing that does fill me with hope, though, is that I know that the second and third games actually went some lengths to make them better. So there's always the opportunity that, you know, if and when those games do come out, they'll be a lot better than this. What I am expecting... Oh, I'm expecting Meihua to die. Oh, we got away with that. What I am expecting, though, is that, assuming Front Mission 2 and 3 do get made, they're going to be much better than this, because the original versions of them were as well, and because they're being so faithful to those, you know, design documents, shall we say, they're going to follow follow all the strengths and unfortunately all the weaknesses that those games had. So I'm particularly looking forward to Front Mission 3. I will need to play through Front Mission 2 at some point, because I never have, honestly. It's kind of annoying, but the fan translation on that game is real bad. It's like even Suikoden 1 levels of bad, where certain characters speak in like the third person and stuff like that. It's really something. Wait, why do I lose my turn because of that? I lost my turn. Like I said, there are some issues with this game. Not first of which being the fact that, you know, you can resupply with the truck. That's why the truck is there. Does it tell you that anywhere in the game? No, it does not. It's in the manual, But this isn't a game that's a physical copy. There is no manual for me to use. So saying, you know, oh hey, if you just check the manual, dude, there is no manual with this. Oh, I gotta hang on. There's somebody at the door. I will be right back. Sorry about that. That was my daughter coming home. Yeah. So, where was I? Oh yeah. We're getting into a bit of a situation with this guy. Okay, he only has one arm left, but Meihua is on like. That needed to do more damage. Meihua like is on very little health as things stand. So. Things could get a little bit dicey. I need to make sure everyone like survives. At least the first two guys, because obviously there's still 4 left of the Hell's Wall that we can see here, and they're moving forwards. Shit. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. In fact. Damn it, I shouldn't have let her stay forward like that. Oh well. I'm not certain I can win as things stand. But yeah, if you didn't know about like refueling, resupplying at the you know, the supply truck, you would be screwed, because like your ability to use the damn, they're just there, aren't they? We need to fall back. We need to fall back and try and take care of this guy first. Yeah, if you didn't know that you could resupply at the truck and would have to go into, you know, have counter abilities available to the enemies like this, you would be completely effed. Just absolutely screwed. Right, let's see if we can... Items. Stop. There we go. Cool. And I lose the rest of my turn because of that. I'm not sure I agree with that. But I don't know. We'll see how this goes. At the moment, things are looking a little bit dire. Man, these guys deal so much damage. Hopefully Frederick can finish this guy off. Nice, okay. Alright, so plan is, now that the guys are coming towards us, the main other guys, we need to resupply before they reach us. Okay, one of them mysteriously stopped moving, and I'm okay with this. One of Ryuji's arms got blown off. I'm going to move Ryuji over here. Oh, interesting. He can still attack. I mean, he's not going to get counterattacked, so there's no harm in doing that. Natalie is... Yeah, she needs to be here. Should be able to resupply next turn. I'm trying to get everyone around Pee-wee in the truck so that, you know, we can resupply next turn. The problem with resupplying in this game, though, is that it takes like a whole turn just by itself. Which, you know, realistically would be the case. But the game isn't designed around that, really. One is as good as the other, really. Come on, hit. There we go. Nice. If only one of the Hell's Wall comes forwards, I might be okay. I might be alright. If it's only him, in fact, okay, if you're not going to do anything, I'm definitely going to be alright. If I manage to finish this guy off, then resupply before, like, you know, starting my next attack, I'm pretty certain I can do something here. Okay, Ryuji's is really low on health, but I don't think this guy has any way to get to him right now. Yeah, I need to resupply with Napoli. Keith also needs to resupply. Hopefully we can kill this guy before doing that, though. That's fine. If it makes us able to have more weapons, more levels up, I'm fine with that, definitely. Okay. That guy will not be bothering us anymore. Sorry, just one moment. Okay. Next up is Royd, who needs to resupply. Grieg can attack again, hopefully killing this guy. Damn it, I was hoping he'd be okay so that we can get everybody to resupply. Nathalie can attack with regrets again. That's good. Because next turn we're going to need everybody ready for the next Hell's Wall guy. Okay. Keith needs to resupply. JJ needs to resupply. Frederick also needs to resupply. Is there anyone that can move? No. That is a damn shame. Alright. Let's see what happens. So the other three guys are just going to stand still, and this guy's going to come forward by himself. Congratulations, guys. You fell into my trap. Congrats, you did all that damage to me. Let's move out of the way so someone else can resupply. Okay. Yeah, if you notice these guys have like 100 health, whereas my best guys have like 65 or something like that. That's the disparity between our two units. Can we move there and still attack? Yes, we can. Okay. We still have people in our squad that need to resupply, so being able to do that in an efficient manner, very useful. Cool. Come on, Ibis. Sadness. But I'll take a miss. I will take a miss. Alright, these two need to resupply. Pee-wee stands there. We block, obviously. Okay. time to hopefully take care of this guy. His health has gone down a lot quicker than the other guys have. So maybe he's just naturally weaker than they are. The only thing that could go really badly for me is if Ryuji gets hit right now, but that guy doesn't look like he has any shoulder-mounted weapons. Don't know why that was hard for me to say, but it was. So he shouldn't be able to reach Ryuji, and he can just fire away like normal. Oh my god, why is everyone missing? Keith, your legs got blown off because you keep missing. Can I encourage you to not miss ever again in your life? Shit. Alright, resupply, obviously. And another resupply. Still no reaction from anyone else. This is great. My drink fell off. It's a bottle, though, so there's no massive disaster with that. Alright, last of our regrets for now. We need to come back and resupply again. Okay, Dave has been defanged. Ryuji's gonna hopefully finish the deal. He missed the guy with no arms and no legs. There we go. Last bit for this guy. There we are. Tascate! This is one of the things I do like, by the way, being able to easily tell, you know, how much ammo you've got for everything. So you can see here, like, Royd has no more Egret missiles left. Whereas Frederick has all three. And that information is very useful. I just wish Mei Hua was here to help us, honestly. No, I'm hungry. I'm going to get an apple. I'll be right back. After I do some quick repairs. Apologies, everybody. I'm in the middle of a cold, and that's why I've got my tissues. Right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get something to chow down on. Couple of apples. They should last me for a while. I have to try and make up for the fact that whilst I've been off, not feeling very well for myself, I need to make sure I'm trying to eat at least a little bit correctly. So I'm trying to make it so that Grieg comes out to us. I'm hoping this turn he'll move forwards. No, maybe not. Okay. I think everyone's okay. Royd hasn't resupplied. Obviously Ryuji's in a bit of a bad spot. Natalie hasn't resupplied either. We will change that. We'll start to attack on Grieg now. He hasn't got any shoulder-mounted weapons, so he will have to get close to us. We at least have that as an advantage over him. Cool. Okay. If we can at least like get one of his arms damaged, by damaged I mean, you know, inoperable, before he starts attacking, that would be fantastic. I mean, I prefer it if his legs weren't broken. You know, do we focus our attacks on the body or his arms? Yeah, he's got switch, you see. The skill switch allows him to attack with one weapon and then attack with the other in one turn. Bad news for me. Wow, we can reach from there. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Good damage, but I need it to be like more focused. Interesting. He's just sat there taking it. I mean, if he wants to do that, that's perfectly fine by me. REG, come on, do something useful, please. Sorry, my phone's going off quite a lot recently. I've probably not mentioned this enough, but to people new here, but I'm a postal worker in the UK, so I work for Royal Mail. And at the moment, I'm just a postal worker, a regular, like, you know, bottom level guy. And our union is in talks with the head of the Royal Mail, trying to figure out terms and conditions for our next contract. And it's not been going well. It's been going absolutely awfully, honestly. We've had, I think, maybe 8 or 9 days of striking so far. I think that's probably about right. With another 8 planned for December. Which, you know, is not ideal. Weirdly enough, you know, losing out on 8 days' pay, you can probably imagine. It's a bad deal. And yeah, we don't seem to be at any sort of point of resolution. The union's been quite nasty, honestly. With lots of rumours that's being spread about. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes, we broke the other doctors, and now there are only 2. And I think we've only lost Maywa, so we've actually been pretty damn well. Gotta be said. Oh, that guy's got melee. We need to be careful about him. So yeah, the main reason I'm able to do this today is because normally I'd be working, but not today. We're striking today, so no work for me means more streaming time for everyone else. And for the one time in my life, it's actually like coincided with something I actually wanted to cover, which is this game. So it's actually worked out. Normally, I mean, I really wanted to cover Tactics Ogre, but my day off was like the day before Tactics Ogre came out, which is it's just like the worst luck. I didn't have a review copy. There was no way for me to play the game beforehand and, you know, do something, you know, record some footage or anything. Like with this, I got this game the day before. I was under embargo, but obviously I was free to look at the game and record it offline and post it when the game was no longer in embargo. What I did, and I put up the intro to the game, such as it is. It's a faithful recreation of the SNES version. Excellent, that guy's no arms left. Yeah, it's a recreation of the original SNES game, and as such, like, it's okay, it's fine. It's nothing to write home about, but you know, if people want to see that, it's nice that it's there, and people can just go, oh hey, there's the cinematic intro, as they call it. I figured some people might want to see that, so that's why it's there. This guy's got no arms, has he? So we can just walk up to him and beat the crap out of him. I was going to say, was the last guy he's just okay abandoning his friend? Because we killed all his mates. Like, he's the only one left now. So like I said, this strategy works out pretty well in this case. We've got nothing to fear from these guys, really. As long as you know, separate them and don't have to fight them all at the same time, there's nothing to it, really. I was just debating whether or not to actually attack with Royd, because in case you haven't actually played one of these games before, it's okay if any of your other units are killed in action, but if Royd dies, then you lose the mission. But I figure we're in such a commanding position. This is like, what, 6-on-1? We should be okay. We should be okay. Because there's no guarantees. Especially not in this game, where damage is almost completely random as to where it all falls and what damage it does. There we go. One arm down, one arm to go. Okay. That was his one chance to win the game. He did not take it. Like I said earlier on, if anyone's got any questions, or you know, this is your first time seeing Front Mission, there's a whole nother stream from yesterday that I did the first 6 missions in. Yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask them. I've played this game a couple of times now. I know a little bit about it. I'm not as knowledgeable as some people are. Like, there are secret missions that you can do, and things that you can do. They'll get you, like, extra things, extra Panzer parts, and extra weapons and stuff, you know, stuff like that. I don't know how you get those, honestly. I've never really used a guide before playing this game, so there are some hidden things that you can do that I don't actually know much about. But yeah. If you're enjoying the video and would like to see more, there's other Front Mission stuff on my channel. There's other RPG stuff. I try to contain everything within the strategy RPG sort of realm. So if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, I actually have some pretty cool mod videos on Shining Force 2, which is definitely interesting. I like how the frame rate on this cutscene is actually a whole lot better than it is in the real game. This is running like almost 60 frames. But the normal game is like 30. Ah, yeah. That's right, we got this. Huh. In the original SNES game, the Clinton type is enormous. And in this, it just looks like the same size as everything else. Kind of disappointing, honestly. One of the things I do wonder though is if they'll keep this map sort of simulation going, simply because you know they have 2 other games that they're going to be playing. They're going to be making rather, Front Mission 2 and Front Mission 3, and there are situations where that map can be useful. I won't say in this game it's particularly great. It's maybe okay just to have a look around and see what's going on. The original sort of layout of the land in that regard, but I don't know, in some of the other games it could be useful. I do wonder if some of the, maps, from the little information I know and what little I've seen of Front Mission 2, I do wonder if some of the maps on there are slightly bigger than these. And as such, having like an overworld map could actually be quite useful. I'm surprised how normal the Clemson type looks in this. Like how normal sized it is. Yeah, one thing I definitely didn't use the first time I played the game was just when it was not your turn, just guard everything. Getting the ability to fire first on stuff is so important that when it's not your turn. So if Royd had attacked like the other arm in that case, he wouldn't have been able to respond at all. Okay, so we're in mission 7 or 8. And Royd just got his first skill. That's the first skill we've got. And that's Guide. Guide is super important, in case you didn't know. It allows you to select which area of the body that you're aiming for, and as you can imagine, that's pretty important. It has a side effect though, that if you do use it, there is a hit percentage for each of the parts that you can hit, and it goes down if you're aiming for a specific one. So there are definitely times when you don't need to use it, and you probably shouldn't. So like the Clinton type that appears on this map, it only has one body part. It doesn't have any arms or legs to aim at. So if you were to, try and aim for a specific point, which is only the body, it only has the body in that type, you would probably have like a lower hit percentage than just trying to hit it generally without using the ability. If that makes sense. Damn. Everyone surrounding this guy may well hark out and getting close. Nice. Yeah, so my daughter's just come home from school. My wife is at work. This morning I had a bunch of errands to do, packages to drop off, and shopping, all kinds of stuff. I managed to get a Christmas present for my wife sorted out, so yatta. Yeah. Then I got to relax. I've been reading a manga recently. I'm not sure if anyone might have heard of it. I'm pretty sure it's Prison School. What's it called in Japanese? It's what's it called? Sorry, I'm just having a quick look. And it's loading super slowly for some reason. Kangoku Gakoen, which I'm pretty sure means prison school, but since I'm not fluent in Japanese, I'm uncertain. So let me get that back up. There we go. Oh, here we go. So yeah, because it's Royd's turn. He gets to use his guide ability. So if we wanted to, we could select the body part. Let's select the arm here. Okay, cool. Man, that ability, like, whilst it does have like a lower hit percentage, is super useful, especially when like some of the enemies that you can face only have like one weapon apart from punching. And obviously, you know, towards the end of the game, the weapons are going to be much more effective than just punching stuff. And if they only have like one side that's armed, you can just attack that one side and, you know, effectively make them useless. So like later on in the game, like that does come into play quite a lot. Some of the missions are actually kind of, you know, they need you to take that into account, because otherwise it'll be quite tough. I mean, so far the only times I've actually lost anyone in this game is because I've forgotten how damaged they were, because I'm too busy, like, you know, trying to talk about what I'm doing in the game. Meaning that I'm not paying attention to the game that I'm supposed to be talking about. I need to check everyone's level of long-range abilities. Yeah, we need to think about resupplying for some people. Damn it, Mayhua hasn't actually done anything this fight yet. Which sucks. Excellent, we can put Pee-wee there and people can resupply. Oh. Huh. How dare you attack Royd? But yeah, I've been reading Prison School, which has been hilarious. The premise of Prison School is that these 5 boys end up going to a all-girls school, thinking that they will become, as the only men, they will become super popular with the ladies and, you know, score with them. Only to find out the student council, run by women, weirdly enough, is incredibly powerful at this school that they go to, and deems them as miscreants who are literally only there to get ladies, which, you know, is true. That's all they're there for. You know, it's not like they're actually saying anything wrong, and intends to put them in this prison situation, and it basically involves lots of, I mean, there's partial nudity. It's an ecchi thing, but I like the fact that it's not literally, hey, that lady's over there, she's going to be half naked for no reason. That is there, but also the men are too. Like, you know, it's not like it's one-sided in that regard. I don't think any sort of manga that's actually could be appreciated these days would actually be able to get away with that anymore. That was definitely the case back in like the 80s and 90s. You could still have manga and anime where basically women get their tits out and the men are just men. They're, you know, the women are there for the titillation of the men reading and watching, but because they're men, the women can't possibly get any gratification from reading this thing in the same way. You know, none of the men are going to get their tops off and look, you know, attractive to the women, because why would they? Women don't read manga or watch anime. That's not the case now, thankfully. Things are a lot more even on that regard. And for good reason as well, like, you know, it doesn't even make good business sense to make anime or manga that way anymore. You're just missing out on, like, an entire half of the population being able to read your work if you only make things that satisfy the male portion of your readership. You know, that's why, like, it's important to have, like, if you're gonna go for that, you know, have men that look good too. You might as well. Damn, that's one of the things that I do wonder, like, if you could have, and I wonder if, like, the other games do this in a better way, is like having AoE abilities, because obviously right now that isn't the case. You know, you can only attack one character at a time. There's no AoE in this game, I don't think. But when they're all stacked up like this, I mean, like, if this were Gundam, if this were a Gundam game, like, the main character, Droid, would have some sort of, like, chest laser ability, and he would just, like, fire everything at those huge line of Vanzers and just attack them all at the same time. But alas, being the first game in this, I'm not sure that's how it goes. Do you get a second attack? No. Sadness. Huh. Do we not have any more? We don't, okay. Can Ryuji attack from there? Yes, he can. Okay. I need to be able to... So my truck is, like, really near the front lines, unfortunately. I've positioned him forward. And I need people to be able to fire, but also resupply. The carrier is not going to do any damage to him. Or very little, anyway, compared to these guys. So doing that is definitely the course of action here. Does Keith have any ammo? Yes, he does. You know what, Keith? I think you're more or less full health. You're going to go on the front lines for me here. Try and destroy this missile here. And of course you attack his feet. I mean, why wouldn't you? He has amazing kicks on. You want those for yourself, obviously. Do we have any ammo? No, we do not. So he goes there. And we'll resupply next turn. Hopefully we can kill this guy this turn. And be able to move over. Nice. Okay. Mei Hua's going to stay where she is and try and take on this guy. Nice. I do find it funny though that the carrier gets to go first, which seems wrong to me. I feel like the carrier should never go first in that situation. But yeah, hey, what do I know? Dude? After the last mission where we actually had to be careful, this is incredibly straightforward. Unfortunately, I find that a lot of the missions in this game kind of are that, though. Once there is some variation to it, it's definitely possible to get into, like, bad patterns where you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over. I would imagine that's probably one of the things that... So, for anyone who didn't see yesterday's stream, I was actually given this by Forever Entertainment, the copy of this game, so that I could stream it for them. I was going to cover the game anyway, so, you know, whilst I have been critical of Forever Entertainment and the way that they've done everything, if I am given the option to not have to pay for a game that I'm going to cover, I'm going to take that. And unless... And even if, you know what, thinking about it, even if I was to be given the option, the only reason I wouldn't take that is if I was given the option to, hey, you can have this game for free as long as you're not allowed to say anything bad about it. I just feel like any game that's been given to me with those conditions probably isn't going to be worth my time. And whilst I don't think this game is particularly great because it doesn't take any chances with the base material that it came from, at least they gave me this copy and didn't give me any like really terrible conditions like that. The only conditions I was given was don't post anything before 10 o'clock of the day of release. And that's fine. I see no issues with that. I was very happy to be given that opportunity. I was given the game the day before. And it's easy to follow those kind of conditions because they're really fair. That's a very fair condition to have to take on. If I was given the condition that I wouldn't be allowed to, I'd be allowed to have the game as long as I wasn't allowed to be honest about how I feel about it. Nah, no dice. And hopefully, you know, I mean, there are definitely people out there who will do that. You know, they'll refuse to say anything bad about the game because they've been given it for free. I think doing that is just a cop-out. You should try and have at least a little bit of dignity, enough to say, like, you know, if this game is no good, I'm going to tell people that it's no good. By the way, for a mission first, it's okay. If you played the first game and you liked it, and you're just playing it because it looks... Prettier is such a... I wouldn't say it's prettier, but it does look more modern. I have a phone call, just one moment. Sorry about that. That was my wife telling me she's on her way home. Also, that turn was a shit show. Like, nothing hit. I must have fired, what, like 5 persons worth of equipment at that guy and got nothing out of it. And then he turns around and just destroys Meihua's ability to attack. That's it. So that turn blew. Yeah, the ability for Roy to be able to just attack like a specific arm like that is really, really good. It's really strong. Also, where does this guy think he's going? Man, these gun arms are rubbish. I wish I'd never taken them on, honestly. Oh well. I want this guy to not survive running away though. I'm totally just going to have to devote all of my resources to stopping this guy running away, aren't I? Okay. At least his legs are destroyed and he shouldn't be able to get away from me. Okay, this guy's no arms left. He cannot resist me. Alright, Maywa. Time for you to shine. I know you've only got one arm left, but... I'll be back in a sec, by the way. I need the loo pretty bad. Oh my gosh. I'm back. Sorry for my tardiness. I needed that though. I needed that. How long have we been live for? An hour. Yeah, I suppose that's about right. We've gotten through 1.5 missions in that time. There are, I think, 29 regular missions in this game, or maybe 30, something like that. Look at these guys. Look at these pussies, like, getting all together like that. God damn. Yeah, there are about 30 missions in this game, so we're about not even a third of the way through. It's a long game, by the way. Like, at the moment we're not in a bad spot because we've got what, 7 Vanzers to look after. At the end of the game, though, you're put in command of, like, I think it's like 12 units. And by that point, like, turns can take a long time. I've got to say though, like, being able to remove the movement like this, so there's an option to have you be able to see in the regular game. You get to see like the movement of all the Vanzers, and I've got it removed at the moment just because I think it makes the game unnecessarily long. I would have preferred to have, like, when I'm not in direct control, like, press the X button to move faster. You know, have everything be a little bit smoother. I would have preferred to have done that, but being able to control what you see and what you don't see is okay. You can also remove this section with the actions taking place, but I feel like that's kind of removing kind of some of the joy of what the game actually is, because if you take that away, like, all that's left is the numbers, and you know, you could be playing any game and be able to see those numbers. You know, it kind of takes away what makes this game special. You know, the fact that we've got these giant mechs. Now they're moving forward, okay. Alright. This is kind of a bad position for us, I'm not sure. Yeah, so you see the Clemson type, whilst it has 300 health, which is a lot, it only has one body part we can hit. See, it's much larger in that section, like, it looks massive. But in this section, it just looks normal sized. In the original game, that was not the case. It looked enormous during the original game. Dang, it's gonna take some. It's gonna take a walloping to beat this thing. Wait, does he not have any? No, he does not. He needs to resupply. Okay. I think probably keeping our distance and just attacking with long range strikes is probably the way to go in this. Some of you may think me cowardly for doing that, to which I say, in the most, you know, humane way possible. I think we guard this attack, otherwise we die, I think. Yeah. And we guarded that. We were supposed to survive that. So yeah, taking the not taking that thing head on is the correct way to play this out, because if you try and take that guy head on, you're just gonna lose a bunch of Vanzers. I'm not too concerned with the rest of these guys. It's just the Clemson type that bothers me right now. We need to concentrate on this guy and hopefully get him to fall. Damn it. I shouldn't have used the guide there. I think I probably would have hit him both times if I hadn't used the guide. As I was saying before, like, Ryuji, those arm cans are... I was going to really swear them. They're not very good. They are not very good at all. I need to be able to kill this thing this turn. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to lose another unit, I think. God damn it, Keith! Alright. Do we have anyone left? Frederick and Paul. Well, Frederick can attack. So that's not going to be enough. Oh, Paul can attack from that range. Holy crap. Well, that gives me a chance at least. Come on, JJ. Do it. Oh, no! JJ's probably going to lose his life this turn. Oh, weird, it's running away. That's actually really annoying. I'm not even certain these guys can heal up, though. So I'm not quite sure what that accomplishes. Because one of those guys has retreated to that truck over there, and I think he was like really low health. I wonder if he's resupplying. But I'm not even certain that they can do that, so running away, is it a bad thing or a good thing? I'm uncertain. Let's have a look. Let's see where we stand with this guy, because this guy was on really low health. Yeah, he hasn't actually done anything. So if this guy's running away, he isn't going to come back probably, and we can just deal with these guys instead. Let's get rid of that weapon. I was hoping that would work. Come on, Ryuji, hit something. Yay, you hit his legs. That's exactly what I needed for you to hit right now. Annoying. Okay. Damn. That's like the worst thing to do about it. I know I was saying I was going to use like short range attacks, but when you're in situations like this where, you know, you're going across this road and there's no way around, using long range attacks is probably the only way I could win this fight. Especially against that Clemson unit. Damn it, JJ. Ryuji, hit something. Thank God. Oh wow, that was a good step. Okay, nice one, kid. That works for me. Whilst I was out doing errands today, by the way, one of the things I was definitely thinking about was how the long-range missiles work in this game. My thinking is that they must be manually guided, because otherwise they would just work as heat seekers, like modern rockets and missiles do now. But the way that they work is they lock onto heat signatures. That's why they're so effective. They almost never miss. Whereas these missiles, they miss a lot. They do not hit all of the time, by any stretch of the imagination. Which makes me wonder if they must be manually controlled, right? Otherwise they would just hit every time. Well, you would think so anyway. I don't know. Need to resupply a couple of people, and then we're nearly done. good. Okay, not as good as I first thought it was. I thought Ryuji had gotten rid of his gun attachment arm. But unfortunately it was the opposite. That works too. Wait, the guy attacking us now is nearly full health. So did he run away knowing he was full health? Did he just like run away? Did he just like, nah mate, I'm out? Knowing that like his friends were fighting? Damn, that's cold. I'm glad that happened to him. Alright, there's 3 left now. 3 left standing in my way. Sadness. Oh my gosh. Come on, Ryuji. Do better than Roy. Cool. Okay. Oh, the Sun Owl missile launcher. We won't be getting one of those for a while. Right, just to run up to these guys and then prove who's boss. Wait. Oh, crap. Okay, I just realized that I haven't been seeing the chat. Sorry, guys. I had my OBS running, but it wasn't showing any of the chat. I was wondering, like, I've been going for an hour now and nobody said anything. That sucks. But oh yeah, hi. Also, Ryuji missed again, which sucks. Ah, Boom Shankafu, you're ill? You're not the only one, I'm not feeling great either. Also, hey, we won. Yeah, sorry guys. My OBS chat obviously is broken and wasn't showing any of the messages. So that's why I've not been responding to anyone directly. Because I didn't know you said anything. It wasn't out of, you know, me just being rude. It was just out of me being a stupid, ignorant person. Much better. Oh, cheers, man. Cheers, Borts. I appreciate you saying, like, you know, you'll be watching my hapless shenanigans. Oh my god, everyone is in need of resupply. There we go. This game is so much easier knowing how to do that, by the way. Like, knowing that you can just resupply with the truck makes this game a lot easier to play. So I went through, I think, the first, like, 10 or 11 missions without knowing that. And then you know, when you have to deal with counterattacks all the time, this game's a lot harder. There's a secret mission from 6 to 8 to get to the military ward. There's a weapons depot, but finishing this mission might be too late. I mean, you might be right. I think this is mission 8. So we'll have to see. Head to the arena and fight Kong. Oh, I did get him. Yeah. Hey, Hans. Hans is being chased by the army. And Royd only cares about Karen, which is fair. If I was in the same situation as Royd, I'd be exactly the same as this guy. Do as you like, man. Mission complete. I don't think we lost anyone on that, did we? Oh, we lost one person. Who was that? Was that Keith? It might have been Keith. Alright, Freedom City. First thing we have to do, go shopping. What you looking for? I'm looking for roses, mate. Definitely not looking to replace my Nike over here. Well, if I take the frost, I'm overweight. So I'm gonna go Zelf, I guess. I could go Zeraid here. So having all that extra HP could be really good. I think I'm gonna start playing backpacks on these guys and go with the extra health that I get. Nope. The giant shoes are still the best one. Okay, so I think the grey vest is the best. 4 times 8 is, what's that? That's 32. Or 1 times 34. With a much higher percentage chance to hit. Get that then. I noticed a mistake in this, by the way. Once you have like a shield, it shows the type in the on the armor sets, the shields, and once you get them, it changes all the other types to be shield sets. It's a minor bug, but it happens like every time you look at them. Like right now, it still says shields. You go to the other one, like that's a long range attack, obviously. But once you get to the shields. Hey, everything's a shield. Oh, is it only on the left-hand side that it does that? Yeah, there you go. Shield, then everything's a shield again. You notice that? Do we have a patch to that, please? Yeah, I need to get one like that, please. Get rid of this terrible setup for Ryuji. Holy shit. Okay, finally he gets to have regular weapons. I feel kind of bad for giving him such crap until now. Ooh. mean, the big shoes are just better. They look better, they work better. They look absolutely stupid. Oh well. Do we have a better multi-purpose weapon we can... Having to do this over and over again is maybe the worst part. It's nice seeing all the, all the cool graphics and everything, but it doesn't make up for the fact that, we're still having to go through each individual character over and over again. It's just not. It just isn't good. Sorry to say. I'd be doing that. So I'm getting confused here about what it is I'm actually doing. I need to turn my heat on. Big shoes. Everybody loves them big shoes. Damn, I've used up like half my ammo, half my money already. I'm gonna have to go to the arena again, aren't I? This is what I was saying about yesterday, though, that like, having this arena is completely pointless when you're so reliant on it. It's slow and unwieldy. Literally have like a slot machine in the bar and just have to be done with it. So, am I overweight already? I need her to be slightly under the I'm not gonna have her have like all the heavy stuff, just because it's not good for us in terms of melee attacks. Do we have any more melee stuff? Okay, it's 3. And I'm run 3. Excellent. Can we do that without being overweight? We can. Right. Fix fire. Not that. Who's left? Trojan. long-range attacks. Well, tough poopies. I'm just gonna do that. None of fun. Ah, crap. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So if we beat Kong, we get access to him as a character. Kong's a melee specialist, as you can imagine here. Yes. He's pretty damn good. He's got the stun ability, which is super annoying. If we can just like hit both of his arms, we win. So it's one down, one to go. Nice. Wait, so we don't get guide on the regular short range attack? Huh. Woot woot. Kong has joined the squad. Right, now we need some more monies. Because right now, instead of just one character, we have to upgrade. It's 2. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game first. Because getting Kong, as easy as that looked, it's not normally. It's not normally that easy. Damn it. Funds are so little. I should have been paying more attention to them. That is also annoying. So we've hit 1 of 3 attacks that we put against him. Oh shit. Okay, we win. By the skin of our teeth, we win. A little bit of money. Yes, we got Kong. He was a lot easier to defeat than I assumed he would be. Like that last battle I just had was easier than that. Ah! This is going splendidly. Oh my gosh. No. God damn it. Right. My wife has just got home. I need to help her out. And then I might jump on later on tonight. So apologies for the short one today. I'll probably be back on in a couple of hours. But for now, that's going to be it. If you liked what you see and want to see some more from Mission, then there's another video on my channel. If you like that too, maybe consider subscribing. I'll be back in a couple of hours, guys. I'm not going to do what I did yesterday and go all the way through my dinner because I just felt like crap. And that's why I feel so tired today. Yeah, I will catch you in a little bit. I'll be back soon.